Taku has found himself in a bit of a situation. I don't know what this is about, but let's figure it out. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Now, almost a week ago, Asmongold was banned on Twitch. All
I
right,
remember.
as we all know, as we
I
all
recall.
see, this happened. What a tragedy! This just got 10 million views just from people basically talking.
I believe that my bans were more unjustified than Asmongold's, but Asmongold's was a close second. I also saw this hilarious comment in my video the other day where it says, 2 minutes in and Tectone's already made it all about himself. Yes, as we will, as we always will, because everything is about me because I'm the main character.
About how obviously hypocritical Twitch is, the fact that they have open terrorist support on their platform, but they ban Asmongold for saying he doesn't care about the opinions of third worlders. And of course,
he was also very generous. Goat herders. Illiterate third world goat herders. Why the would anybody say, you know what my source is? An illiterate third world goat herder. Obviously, nobody gives a fuck about their opinions because they believe that all women should be raped and they believe that no women should have rights. Obviously, we should not listen to them.
Unbanned him. Asmongold unbanned on Twitch. Unbanned early, easy. Had some dental work done yesterday. Assuming he'd have the week off.
Want to know how I'm the main character? Because I'm already on the screen. Everybody's saying, it's not about him. Then why am I on the screen already? Checkmate, atheist.
Have to take a day or two extra to recover, and then we'll be back. Hey, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that nice? So the ban didn't land very long. Now, if you actually pay attention to when this ban actually took place, you'll notice that the ban took place April 6th, which was right before Trump's gigantic ultimatum on Iran. All right, bear with me for a second. This is going to be, this might get into conspiratorial areas, but I'm going
to... They're not conspiracy theories at this point. They're conspiracy facts. And people like Alex Jones have been getting over their entire life for being right too early, just like I was. Tectone makes it about himself. Hey, I'm just saying, my career has been by me being right before anybody else knew. Guys, I've been warning y'all about Mizkif for 5 years. 5 years I warned people, and nobody listened. I warned everybody about Genshin. I warned everybody about Hoyoverse. I warned everybody about Ooh La La, and nobody wanted to listen. And that's why I'm God's chosen streamer.
I'm going to prove to you without a shadow of a doubt that this retard might be correct. So Asmongold gets banned. He is the #1 Twitch streamer for politics and news. All right. True. The biggest thing that was going on in the world at the time was Trump drops a 48-hour ultimatum on Iran, saying that if Iran doesn't capitulate to, engage in peace talks, we're going to obliterate you. Right? That was literally the Trump threat to Iran. And then they banned Asmongold, who was covering all this deeply, obviously on the pro-Trump side, on the anti-Iran side, on the pro-obliterating the Iranian regime side, because the Iranian regime is shut off the internet in Iran and massacred the protesters. So basically, the only actual broadcast for stuff like this are videos like mine, for example, or Asmongold's stream and his videos, which were very, very massively popular. Now, what if I told you that at around the same time that Asmongold got banned on his platform on Twitch?
What happened to Nux? Did something bad happen to Nux too?
Which I got my entire channels demonetized. That's right.
No way all of his channels are demonetized at the same time. Ooh. See, this leads me to believe that the midterms are coming up. This leads me to believe that they're going to try to do a democratic takeover and go back to censoring things like everything was censored during COVID. Elon Musk needs to buy YouTube. That's what he needs to do.
And I have 2 YouTube channels, and neither of them are making any money now for over a week. Total demonetization on both channels. They say they've run into issues and they need to process things. I'm just sitting in this processing phase forever, making 0 revenue on all of my work and effort. I'm literally just doing it for the love of the game because I feel like some people need to talk about the crazy shit that goes on in this world. I will keep you updated when I get my monetization back. Hopefully that does happen. But right now, it's some of the most demoralizing shit I've ever had to deal with. So if I missed a couple of uploads, you might know why. Now, again, they never told me it had anything to do with Iran or anything like that. And of course, I don't expect it. It's just a really funny coincidence that, I have been covering this on the side of obliterate the Iranian regime, liberate the Iranian people if we can. God bless Donald Trump for actually doing something about these terrorists. And then you have
Let me double check that I'm still making money because I'm going to have a panic attack. Okay. Hey, well, Nux, that's a horrible issue. I'm chilling though, so that's great. But you guys should go subscribe to his channel to support a homie. I love Nux Taku personally. I know a lot of people hate this guy. I don't. I think he's great. I think he's a great dude. Nux Taku's actually such a good dude. It actually freaked me the out when I first met him, and I thought he was fake because he was almost too nice.
Asmongold, who basically has the same political position in this regard. We don't agree on everything, but on this we do.
You don't have to.
And Asmongold...
It's only the left that doesn't allow different political opinions. Many folk on the right are okay with different walks of life and different perspectives. As long as you're a grown adult, you should be able to understand different people have different opinions, and that's okay as long as they can back them.
Also, he gets banned on Twitch. He's silenced in his own way. And, you know, I saw these two things, and I was like, well, that's a really funny coincidence, isn't it? And I was thinking to myself, I wonder if there are any other, like, pro-obliterating the Iranian regime channels that are also undergoing any issues. So I looked around, and this is Goldie.
No way. Another account got banned for being pro-obliterate the Iranian regime. I would like to say I am also pro-obliterating the Iran regime. You have to. I don't want a war, but if you have to have a war...
Amari, she is the #1, from what I understand, voice of the Iranians outside of Iran. She currently lives in Canada. She is Iranian herself. She showed up on Piers Morgan a whole lot of times. And she made this video titled, "YouTube is silencing my voice under false allegations." Oh my God. So really, is it now? Is it still a coincidence, guys? Is it really still a coincidence? It's like big tech is still playing with these fucking fires the same way they did
I thought he was talking about me.
during COVID. They're just much more subtle about it. But this is insane. So I wanted to see what her situation was about.
Hi, everyone. If you haven't heard by now, yesterday when I
Oh fuck! No, the video. Okay, I don't think the video got. I'm so paranoid, man.
I thought they took the video down the moment he started playing it on stream.
I'm so paranoid. The YouTube snipers are out to kill me. I will let you know if when I get my monetization back. Okay, I will let you know when it happens. All right,
Sure.
Never fear. But right now, I'm making no money.
Live, which I have been doing since December 28, when the Iranian Revolution started. My live stream was taken down by YouTube.
Okay.
And I wasn't able to bring it back up. And then when I tried to restart my live stream, I was told that my live streaming capability has been disabled.
So let's just understand what she does on her live streams. On her live streams, every day, she goes live for like 4 or 5 hours and basically covers the actual geopolitics in Iran, because the Iranians themselves have no internet, because the terrorist Iranian regime shut off their entire internet and the entire country and massacres them in silence. All right, so...
By the way, a country turning off your entire internet is ridiculous. That is cutting you off from every other human being, every other country. I believe that is a disgusting tactic to do to your own people.
She basically took it upon herself every single day. She streams for like 4 or 5 hours, specifically about the ongoings in Iran. And
I'm pretty sure suicide rates would skyrocket if the internet was turned off here in America. Like, we would see like 20% of the population instantly dome themselves because we have become so chronically addicted to this. It's like worse than drugs at this point.
Oopsie poopsie, she lost her live streaming capabilities.
That's insane.
What's even crazier is the reason why YouTube disabled not only my live stream yesterday, but is now preventing me from live streaming on my biggest platform.
All right.
So I received an email yesterday, and YouTube is basically saying, "Hey, Goldie Gamari MPP, it looks like Iran Revolution Live with Iranian hosts Goldie and Armin, day 106, didn't follow our community guidelines. We removed it from YouTube." What we found.
What'd she do?
All right, get ready.
We think your content violated our firearms policy.
Bro.
Content that shows someone live streaming while holding, handling, or transporting a firearm isn't allowed on YouTube.
That's insane, because there are so many live streamers with weapons on YouTube. All right, but anyway.
Channels.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Destiny has firearms. Hassan has pulled a firearm on one of his viewers. I mean, I'll even say someone like Brandon Herrera has like 30 firearms sitting behind him as a background prop.
It's on
There's like an infinite gun channels too. Like, what are we talking about here?
Compliance with this policy may temporarily lose their ability to live stream.
What? Because someone made an oopsie, allegedly, now they can't stream at all? Like, she didn't even get a strike on her channel. From what I understand, she didn't even get a strike on the channel. They just removed the stream, and now she can't stream anymore.
You can see an instance around 5:03:58.
Apparently, they were combing through her videos so well that 5 hours and 3 minutes into one of her streams, they saw a streamer with a firearm.
Although there could be other instances.
All right, get ready. Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now, YouTube? Are you kidding me? Here, guys, look at this.
There we go.
Here is 5:03:58. You see that? Here, let me make this bigger, guys. How do I make this bigger?
All right, as you can see, this is Cardboard Kamani.
Here we go.
He's gay, by the way.
This is
nice lore drop, Nux. Thank you, bro.
5:03:58. You see the timestamp?
Yeah.
Okay, there's the timestamp. There's me.
Where's the gun?
There's me.
Where's the gun?
There's me. There's Armin. And, you know, we're watching this music video or whatever, which I
feel like I'm playing musical chairs right now, trying to make sure that everybody stays in frame.
By the way, this music video was available on YouTube. So we were broadcasting, playing.
That has happened to me before, by the way, where I reacted to a video that was on YouTube and then they took down my video.
Something.
I remember when Ethan Klein reacted to Hassan's video, I remember when Ethan Klein reacted to Hassan's Twitch VOD that was on Twitch that never got banned, and then Ethan Klein got banned for reacting to Hassan's VOD. Insane times.
That was already uploaded and available on YouTube, and, you know, presumably has passed all the YouTube checks, right? So this is what was going on at 5:03:58. Do you see a gun in this screenshot?
That doesn't look good.
No.
I don't
Do
see
you
a gun.
see a firearm?
No, I don't.
You
I
can't
don't see a
even see
firearm.
my hands. I mean, unless you're talking about, these guns maybe, but
I don't
do
think
you
that's what you're
actually
talking about.
see a firearm here?
No.
Because I certainly don't. In fact, I don't even own a fire gun, like a firearm or gun or,
The Canadian be like, I don't even own a fire gun. Many such cases.
you know, whatever.
They're too busy with their MMORPG LGBTQQRS plus. You know.
I don't
My Wi-Fi password.
even know the proper term for that kind of stuff because I don't own one. I live in Canada. It's illegal to have these.
L Canada, L Canada.
Bozo, go back to Iran where they have real freedom. I'm kidding. I'm joking. That was a joke. That was
Yo, Chad, what do you think has more Indians, Canada or India?
a joke.
Without a permit.
Or Japan?
And in the last 106 days, in fact, never in my life have I ever live streamed myself brandishing or holding or carrying or whatever a firearm. I don't even own one.
Well, this is outrageous. And in my opinion, the YouTube AI moderation has gotten out of control. Now, Taku has lost all of the monetization on his channel. And another person covering what's actually happening in a war that cannot cover it for themselves because the regime took away the internet from its people so that way they can torture them in complete ambiguity. It's not a good call. And it's not a good idea to silence creators that are actively trying to help that section of the world. I think that's disgusting. And I think YouTube honestly needs to fix their AI system or need to figure out if there's any corruption behind the scenes. I'm honestly not sure which.